Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Stranger Things. This is season 4 and this is chapter 4. This episode is called Dear Billy, which after last episode with Max hearing the clock, I'm shitting myself in utter honesty because we know Max isn't in a great place. She's portraying the same symptoms as what Chris and Freddie did. We now know what's happened to Chris and Freddie. So I'm thinking, how are we going to get her out of this? Because she's now in this Vecna trance-like situation. We're going to have to find a way to wake her up. And it's actually quite worrying because, Max is a good kid. I like Max. And she's been through a lot of shit like they all have. And with this being called Dear Billy, I think I'd even said end of last episode, oh good God, is she going to see Billy? Because Chrissy saw her family. Fred saw the person he accidentally killed when he had a car crash. So it's going to be an interesting one, this. Whilst all this is going on, we've got Elle who has gone with Sam and we don't really know where Sam is taking her. He just basically said, Hawkins and the world is in danger. You need to come with us. And then we've got Joyce and Murray catching a plane to Alaska. Madness. Let's go.
It was so real.
It didn't get her. It didn't get her.
And then when I got closer, suddenly I woke up.
It was like she was in a trance or something. Exactly what Eddie said happened to Chrissy.
Fred and Chrissy, they both came to Miss Kelly for help.
Yes.
They both were having headaches.
Trouble
Bad
sleeping.
headaches just wouldn't go away.
Nightmares.
Then the nightmares, trouble sleeping. They'd wake up in a cold sweat, and then they started seeing things. Bad things from their past.
Yeah.
And these visions, they kept on getting worse and worse until eventually
They died.
everything ended.
Vecna's curse.
Chrissy's headache started a week ago. Fred 6 days ago. I've been having them for 5 days. I don't know how long I have. All I know is that
Shit.
for Fred and Chrissy, they both died less than 24 hours after their first vision. And I just saw that goddamn clock, so... Looks like I'm gonna die tomorrow.
Head west, through the forest. You will see a church with a gray roof.
Oh.
Wait inside. Yuri will meet you there. So you heard from them? Yeah, they arrived last night. They're meeting Yuri soon. All goes well. By tomorrow night, you're home. Eating ensos with your sexy woman. Not my home. Of course not. She saves your life because of friendship. Look, American, do not put too much hope into this dream. I have thought long about this, and I give your odds of success 50-1.
Oh, that's not good odds. I have more faith in him than that.
You don't even seem nervous, American, in the past. You're a cool cat.
If things go sideways, I should mention I'm now a black belt in karate.
Of course he is.
Hello?
Hello!
Hello? Hello?
Who are you?
We're looking for Yuri.
Why do you need to see Yuri?
This man's a little bit mad.
40,000 American dollars, as promised.
Naturally.
I love the smell of cash in morning.
Right.
I hope you do not mind if I count. You two seem very nice, very trustworthy people, but so did my brother. Before he stole my wife!
Чохнутые американец.
Быстро встать! Руки! Руки!
Oh my God. Oh. How are people not hearing this outside? Who? Oh God! Who leaves the keys in?
To one. Son of a bitch.
Mom.
Hey, sweetie. I thought you were with your friends today.
Yeah, I was. I am. Shouldn't you be at work?
Oh, Mr. Bradley let me off early, so just catching up on some chores.
Must be a good day.
I left some letters inside. For you and Granny and Uncle Jack. And Dad, if you can find them.
Letters, I don't understand.
I just, with all the murders and everything, I know it's stupid, but I just started to think, what if something happens to me?
Max, baby, nothing is going to happen to you.
I know, but if it did,
Oh
there's so many
man.
things that I want to say, that I need to say, and
She had to write it
just
down.
promise that you'll get the letters out, okay?
Max, you're scaring me.
I'm not trying to scare you.
Is something going on, Maxine?
No.
Is it, baby?
No.
Max, oh, sweetie. It's okay. Nothing is going to happen, baby.
Mum hugs are the best, in honesty.
Nothing you don't deserve.
Holy shit! Max! 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 Let go!
Mom, let go of me. Mom, let go!
Maxine, you think some letters are going to make things right? You've broken everything. Your time is almost.
How has she broken everything? Oh, good God.
We're here because we believe you. And because we need your help.
Whatever killed your family,
It's back.
we think it's back.
Hello there.
What the hell was that?
What
What's going on? Come back, shit! We gotta go!
the? Window! Oh! How did they find them? Was it because they called for pizza?
Вот Юрий думает, а почему бы не оставить себе 40 тысяч? Еще деньжат подзаработать.
У нас совсем не такой был уговор.
А Юрию такой уговор больше подходит. А знаешь ли, что стоит больше беглого зеркала? Продажные надзиратели.
Ах ты гад.
А больше всего стоят американцы.
Victor, I know this is hard.
You don't know anything!
You're right. We don't know. That's why we're here.
Because they need help.
Learn. To understand.
We need to know how you survived that night.
Survived? Is that what you call this?
Oh.
Did I survive? No, I assure you, I am still very much in hell.
Max. 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 Max!
What is this? Her song! What's her favorite song? Why? Robin said it. If you listen, it's too much to explain right now. What's her favorite song?
They can't help you, Max.
Shit. Imagine being able to see that.
Here. I'm right here.
Bloody hell. she not break her legs, man? Oh. This was just absolutely mentally all over the place. Like, I'm still trying to process most of what the hell just happened in this. Seeing Joyce and Murray get to Yuri's in Alaska, give him the money, he sits there and counts it, makes sure every single penny's there, all the while drugging them with coffee. Basically, it turns out he double-crossed Enzo, he double-crossed Joyce and Murray, and he basically sold them all out to the Russian soldiers. So now we've got Hopper, who would manage to escape. Yuri had basically just said you can find him at this place, so they found Hopper. Joyce and Murray, God knows what's going to happen to those guys now as well. And then, you know, you've got the guard who was helping Hopper, we've seen him getting beaten up as well. That's kind of happening in parallel with everything that's going on at Joyce's house. Like, you know, I'm thinking they've probably been able to find them because they ordered that pizza. So if they never ordered that pizza, this probably wouldn't have kicked off. Now we've seen those guys leave with Argyle. They're trying to get to Hawkins. And then we've got Robin and Nancy going to the sanitarium and basically going to see Robert England, who I just love that he was in this, because I think I said in the first episode, like, this has gone such Nightmare on Elm Street-y to then have him in here as this Victor Cree. Absolute stroke and touch of genius. And I love that they played Dream a Little Dream as well, because I'm certain that was the closing credits song on Nightmare on Elm Street. So it's like all of these little links is amazing. And then we've got poor Max going through the absolute ringer. She was amazing during this episode, the lady who plays Max. And that scene with her mum in the garden when you realised it actually wasn't her mum, and then that scene at the end in the graveyard as well where she saw Billy that wasn't Billy, and I've been saying like she's probably going to see Billy, to then them figuring out with the help of Victor like it's music that brings you back. So them putting Kate Bush on for Max to then run and get out of this trance, this dreamlike place that she was in. I'm loving this. Like, I loved the whole flashbacks of what happened to Victor's family. Seeing that occur, his own kind of torment that he was going through where, you know, he had this experience during the war where he accidentally bombed this house and it killed a baby, to then him seeing this baby in the fireplace in his home in the present. And it was just heartbreaking to watch that. And that was an amazing performance by Robert England as well. And him not having his eyes anymore because he just took his eyes out because obviously his wife and daughter's eyes were gone, and then learning that his son then died later. This has just been, I think, this has probably been one of, you know, my favourite episodes, actually, of this season so far. I may go watch the next one and I will see you guys later, so thank you.